Your cage is rattling now. So this is where you start to not know what to believe. You don't know who to talk to, who to trust, what's what. You start thinking maybe you have a mental illness. You start going down the list of mental illnesses. I'm not going to list them all. You know what they are. And you start wondering if you have them.
Lady O, shaman, author, and trauma coach for over 15 years.
Basically, you're saying that you are ascending to the next plateau within yourself. So it's like a higher vibrational lifestyle. So how do you know how to help somebody, or how do you know how to engage with others if you feel so much? And this is where most people stop dead in their tracks and stay at home, or become recluse, or become introverted, or are afraid to go out in public or mix with people. And I totally understand. I've been through every stage of that. And I had to reevaluate everything. So first thing I had to reevaluate was what I was feeling. Was it accurate?
She will help you find your center.
You are changing the way you see things from a lower vibrational experience to a higher vibrational experience.
You don't have to do this alone.
It's because there's more to you. You're more colorful. You're more of a multi-dimensional being. You're not just this one-dimensional, one-note being.
Tune in to join her class time.
So empaths end up usually, I shouldn't say usually, because it's not all empaths end up here, but a lot of empaths end up suffering on drugs, alcohol, depression, medications. You feel lost a lot of times. You feel that you can't, it's not that you're lost like you don't know where you're going and you don't have goals. It's not that kind of lost. It's a loss like you can't seem to get through the woods, because as you get through as you're going through the woods, you get distracted by so many other emotions and feelings.
Oriya is a co-host to 3 exciting new weekly YouTube podcast shows: Psychic Couple Reacts, Psychic Sundays, and Midnight Madness with her husband, Trance Channel Riz Mirza.
So a spiritual death means basically that you're coming to the end of your rope. What does that mean? That means you're coming to the end of every rope. That means your belief systems, what you believe in anymore, is now being questioned by you. You are at the end of your rope, hitting a wall against where you are in your career path, where you are possibly in your relationships, how you see yourself, how you think every day. And you feel like this torrential storm is coming. It's brewing in the background, and it's rising and rising and rising. And you think it's probably attributed to the fact that you may not like the job you're in, you may not like the partner you're with, or you may not like being single, or you may not like some particular area. That could be the catalyst. And stop and ask yourself, am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I living the way I want to be living? And is this who I really am? You have to become more technical, because empathic people are very emotional. So we tend to be very watery and emotional. Doesn't matter what your sign is. You tend to live in the liquid ethers of emotions. So it behooves you as an empath to be technical, because if you're technical, you can break things down and really look at what you're looking at. You can really see it.
Lady O dives into the world of the mystical and metaphysical with her own personal experiences, including spiritual rebirth, being an empath, and how to connect with your spirit guides.
How do you do that when you're living in a tiny little box, doing tiny little things in a way that doesn't suit you anymore? Then what happens?
You don't want to miss her class time. Tune in and be authentically surprised with new perspectives.